Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. I'm never really sure what to call it when you go live at noon, but technically, I guess it's afternoon. Hello to all of you. I see the first person to jump on today was from the Netherlands, is from the Netherlands. Hello, Herma. Good to see you. And then we have Gina in the Highlands of Scotland. Wonderful that you're here. And then Alison Cran. Goodness, it's a good day here in Scotland. I'm back in Glasgow right now, or in Paisley, which is to me a suburb. And I'm with my good friend and colleague in Invictus Prophetic Global, Stephen Cummings, who's down in the south. But before we get talking about that and what we have to share today, hi, Jacob in Australia. Hi, Aaron in Canada. Good to see you on here. And we're glad when the world comes and joins us. Before I get going, I want to mention that Simon Breaker, my dear friend, is also live right now. And it's the competition between prophets going on. And he is opening up his enrollment or registration today for his conference, which is called Convergence. And that's in November it's in Leicester, and the speakers are amazing. There's Emma Stark, Simon himself. There is Larry Sparks and Preeti Kurian from London, and myself. Yay! I'm so excited to jump on with those prophets and prophets of that stature. It is so good to be able to look forward to a live time together in Leicester. So those of you who haven't registered yet, which will be very few of you, because I think if there's been any registration, it's been behind the scenes, but you're going to get to do that because he is opening up registration right now for that for November. And I know that there is a whole crew coming from Invictus, so I'm excited that we're all going to be well represented there. And hello in South Africa, hello in Teesside. It's good to have you. But Stephen, you're in Folkestone and you were telling me about the misty weather today.
Yeah, at the moment there's just swaths of mist floating past my window. It's a very misty day today, coming in off the sea. But it's warm. It's a warm day in spite of the mist. And it has one of those moments where you feel drawn into the mist, into the mystery, so to speak. Has that when I stand on the watching the mist coming in, and I just feel drawn into the unknown, if you like. It's sort of it stirs my imagination.
So was God speaking anything?
Good morning.
Was God speaking anything specific to you this morning?
Well, yeah, it just stirs within me the how to, the excitement of embracing the mystery of God. The mysteries, finding and discovering some of His mysteries. That some things are withheld, but some things are revealed. So it's fun.
Yeah, and it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure,
and who He's saying it to, and where He.
Yeah, and it's our pleasure to seek things out. I think you're having a bit of a problem with your network. You're cutting in and out, but we'll just keep at it. We'll keep going because people are joining us from all over. Yeah, we're being joined by people from Sweden and Northern Ireland, all over the place. It's really good to see the world come into one place together. Anyway, we're here to talk about tomorrow. And tomorrow, we are doing something very, very special. We're holding a discovery summit for emerging prophets and for prophets who are along the journey, but still sometimes struggling with being sure about who they are and if there really is a place for them to be themselves in their call, because very often there has been this wrong idea projected that to be a prophet, you have to act and speak and present yourself in a certain way. And we want to deal with that and deal it a death blow, that kind of thinking, by bringing out some of the deeper things in this area. So it's going to be myself, Aaron Watson-Moore, Jennifer Cannon, and Stephen himself here tomorrow. And we want to issue an invitation to all of you who haven't registered yet to do that. It's £20, I think, in British pounds. It's at 3 p.m. and it's at 9 a.m. on Central Standard Time for those of you who are in Canada. Stephen, you're going to be bringing something to the table. What can you tell us about what you're carrying for tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, I think it got me thinking about my how God called me. You know, sort of to to be. You know, it's along the lines about how he did it. He did it. How he birthed that in me. So that's what I've been thinking about.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is repeat what you're saying.
In my head and in my spirit at the time as well. So that's what I'm thinking of. Go through that.
Okay, I'm going to just repeat some of what he's saying. We're going to be talking about he's going to be talking about his journey and how it was at the beginning of that journey, what happened when he was called to be a prophet for the first time, and the things surrounding his call. And the reason I'm repeating this is because we're having trouble with the internet today, and I don't want any of you to miss this, because what happens when you combine teaching with storytelling is that God takes you to a whole new level, because you can relate personally to some of the things you hear, and then you also can reach out and grab a hold of teaching that sometimes seems a little bit beyond your reach. And so the two of those things working in a combination form work really well. And that's what we're going to be doing. And Aaron and Stephen and Jennifer are going to be talking a lot about their personal journeys. But I can tell you, knowing Stephen's story as I do, that his call and what surrounded it are very, very important. And you will want to hear that, because it gives you such a clue. When you receive a call, it gives you such a clue, the things that surround the call, as to who God intends for you to be later on in life. And then when we're done with that, we're going to be doing some question and answers. So no, we're not taking questions beforehand, in case there are those of you who want to jump the queue, but we will be doing it spontaneously. And I think we've lost Stephen now. I think he's gone. But we tried. And anyway, so we are going to talk about knowing who you are. We're going to be talking about the call. We're going to be talking about the development of a prophet, which involves the call, the gift, and your character, all sorts of things. And you're going to have it from 4 different perspectives and different outlooks and different experiences. So you're going to hear from 2 Canadian prairie prophets. That would be Aaron and Jennifer. And you're going to hear from 2 prophets from the British Isles. So that would be Stephen Cummings and myself. And if you put us together, we have a barrel full of experience. We have many, many years of experience walking in the good and the bad seasons of life when it comes to prophetic development. So I would encourage you, I'm going to put the link again in the comment section here on this live. And if you haven't registered yet, I would encourage you to do so. It's from 3 p.m. British Standard Time or British Summer Time, and it starts at 9 p.m. Canadian Central Time or Central Standard Time. And then, of course, if you're in Europe, it is a different time there. It's an hour. I think it's 3 here, so it would be 4 there. And if you're in Africa, well, you know what? what I do nowadays when I'm trying to find out what time it is in a different part of the world, I don't even fiddle with the apps anymore. I just ask Siri. So if you want to know from where you are what time this will be going live, then just ask Siri, and you'll have it right there at your fingertips. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. And don't forget to, if you haven't listened to what Simon has to say, please jump over to his page, because he will have put the link for his conference live, and listen to what he has to say about it, and make sure you register. And registrations will go really quickly for his conference. So I want you to be sure to jump on there and sign up. So God bless all of you, and we'll see you tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock. Bye-bye.